But yeah, all right. We're going to make the tier list. This is my personal opinion. I don't care, if other people have their own opinion. Every tier list, if you look at every top player or anybody's tier list, it's usually somewhat different. It's just everyone has their own experience, their own opinions, and this is mine. Yes, sir. Big Daddy tier list. That's what we're doing. So, first character we're going to start with, Liu Kang. This guy right here, I'm going to put him in S tier. Oh, by the way, I split it up. S plus, S, A, B, C. I feel like that's what I'm going to keep it at right now. Because obviously S plus, I'm going to say like top 7, I think I'm going to put here. And then like the other characters that are godlike but just aren't in S plus. And so on and so forth. But yeah, Liu Kang, this guy right here, his whole game plan is straight strike throw. Like, he's got an amazing 9-frame, double-hitting, armor-breaking forward 4, which is, great to have. His 6-frame jab is insane. It punishes stuff like, like Mileena forward 4, that, like, is supposed to be safe because it's, I believe, -7. Anything that's -7, this man can punish. I think there's a couple things that Sub-Zero has. He can just punish. There's a couple gaps that Smoke has that he can just 1-2 through. Super annoying. Good zoning. You could play him super lame. I feel like that's what throws people like away from Liu Kang is that he's just, I don't know, he seems kind of boring in this game. Like, he used to be like super flashy, like combo driven, and his game plan is like, I'm going to grab you, I'm going to combo you. It's like a throw loop. Am I going to grab you again? Am I going to forward for you, like auto shimmy you? You think I'm going to grab you, you're going to get comboed. That's pretty much his game plan. I think he's like really good, but just I don't think he's like S plus. Nothing too crazy. Obviously the cameos are going to use Kung Lao, Chameleon. Are those like the 2 best? I know Tremor makes every character really, really good now, but I haven't seen Liu Kang Tremor at all. But yeah, Raiden. This guy right here at the beginning of the game with the Cyrax stuff, he was up here. Now I believe his best cameo is Raiden. I think I'm going to put him here, right in maybe like the top of B, because he still has some really stupid stuff you got to deal with. Like, anytime he hits you with a combo and he ends it with Superman, he calls double missile, and then you literally got to guess overhead low and then obviously throw. The throw is going to scale, but like it's still a 3-way guess. And that overhead, I'm sorry, I don't care what anybody says. Apparently it's reactable. I get hit by it so many times, bro. So overhead, low, you get comboed for like 41. The combos are pretty decently long to where you get that half bar back so you can missile. So I feel like Raiden's still really good, in my opinion. But just not like crazy good. We're going to get into the later part of the tier list. There are some crazy characters in this game. So I think I'm going to leave him here. He could be here, like the bottom of this, but for right now, I'm just going to put him at the top of B. Kung Lao, this character, he's been nerfed. They nerfed the armored launcher, the safe armor launcher. Now, yeah, what's good, Black Caesar? What's good, chat? What's good, y'all? But he's still really good. I feel like back 3, is that what the string is? The little mid string that's like mid overhead, mid low. That's just, it can get annoying. I think apparently there's a fuzzy, but it's like really hard to fuzzy. I think Sector cameo is his best cameo. He can make the overhead safe with the missile, but also you get launched if you get hit with the overhead. He can still do the safe armor launcher, but it's just going to cost that extra bar. I don't know. I feel like it's nothing too crazy, but with all that being said, I think he's right here. I think he's better than Liu Kang. Ooh, do I think he's better? Chat, what do y'all think? I'm going to put him here. I think he's a little bit better than Liu Kang. The way that he can enforce his game, and he's got great movement. I also saw some tech on Twitter where, like, he can do the air projectile, the new move that they gave him, the air projectile, and he can hit confirm that into sector fatal blow, which makes that, like, really, really annoying. And also, not only can he do the safe overhead launcher with the missile and combo you, he can also do a sweep. And with a sweep, that can launch you, that can combo you, that could be really annoying. And I don't know. I just hate characters that can have like safe armors. Like it's just super annoying. So I know they nerfed his armor, but he can still make it safe with Sector Missile. But I think I'm going to put him right here. Not up in the S+, but he's still super, super strong in the game. Johnny. Oh, man, this is a hard one. Here's why I think it's hard, right? I feel like every tier list that drops, right? Every time you see a top player tier list or people talk about Johnny, he always gets put like here, right? Gets put down here. Everyone's like, he's still like really, really good. No, Glorious, stop. I see what you said. Like, they say, oh, he's good. He's really good, but he's just not up here. But then every time tournaments come around, we watch, like, Twins or whatever. Like, if you've got good Nooch, his movement's insane. He's got a lot of plus frames, great 9-frame mid. You know, he's got it's guaranteed throws, bro. You're scared of forward 3, 1-1, stand 1 is plus, stand 2 is plus, forward 1 is plus. But I think I'm going to put him right here, though, in my opinion. He's an S tier. I'm going to put him a little bit better than Liu Kang. His health kind of hurts him, I'm not going to lie, in some cameos. I feel like, I want to say Movado is a really good cameo for him. I think he has 850, right? 850 health or 900. I feel like that can hurt Johnny, and let me go ahead and say this now. I think it's really stupid that they balance characters based off health. Like, chat, why is that a thing? Like, first of all, I'm not even on him yet, but I'm going to give us a little spoiler. Why in the hell is Shao Kahn, this guy with Tremor, 1,200 health? Does he have 1,200 or 1,150? How much does he have? Whatever it is. You got characters that are strong with more health, and then can we just make everybody 1,000 health? Can we do that? I don't know why it's so hard. He has 1,200. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah. So we got Johnny over here. That's why I feel like he would actually be higher, in my opinion, with the health. Like, let's say he had 1,000 or 1,050. Maybe he could be up here. But when he's fighting people with 1,150, 1,200 health, no matter how good his buttons are, how good his nooch is, I just feel like he's at a disadvantage. Like, if you get touched 1.5 times, you're dead. So I'm going to put him right here. And maybe watch again Final Kombat Season 2. Even though we got super broke characters, I have a feeling we're going to still see Johnny out there doing his thing. Oh, this character right here. Jesus Christ. All right, listen. T1000. This guy, if you guys haven't already, hey, look at my most recent YouTube video. I played Tweety. I definitely didn't rage at all. I definitely guessed right every time. So y'all should definitely watch that video. But a couple days ago, I would literally put this character right here. He is the best character in the game. Actually, well, I'm going to put him up here still. But best character in the game a couple days ago. Well, then they came out with a random little nerf. And, esports games, thank you for the follow, homie. Came out with a little nerf where they made some of his mix options unsafe. They made down back 3, which is, in my opinion, the most brain dead special in the entire game. It has to be. The, half screen launching low with Movado, super stupid. They made it a little bit more unsafe. So you can still do it full screen, or I guess max distance. You're not going to get punished. But before you could do it close distance and you would still be somewhat safe. So really stupid. But he's going to be the first character I put in S+. Obviously, when I put more characters in here, I would put him more in I would say in the 5 spot. He may be in the 4, 5, or 6 spot. Because here's the thing. He still makes you guess, and it's really stupid. But now it's if you're on defense and you guess right on one of the options, you can actually kill him for it or punish him. You know what I mean? But, it's still really stupid. When he does the overhead, launch, low, Movado, launch, command grab. It's still so much that you have to, be thinking about that. Bro, sometimes I feel like I might as well just put the controller down. You know what? I'm going to guess wrong. I pray that I guess right and I can punish, but it just feels like once you guess wrong once, then twice, you get stuck in the loop, you're dead. It's GG's. He does decent damage, too. Even though his damage got nerfed, his damage is still really good. Off of his command grab, tick throws into command grab, I mean, he's still doing 30, I think. which is like really strong. So, and if you're not using Movado, you're like trolling, in my opinion. I feel like Movado is the only way to go to make him like S+. So that's where I put him. Kenshi, this guy right here, I kind of don't like how it was ordered. I'm doing it based off how this tier list is ordered. I'm going to put him in S+ still, but he's on like the later side, later half of it, where yes, he got nerfed. He's definitely not as strong. But Sento, I believe it was it 14 and 15 seconds? Hold on. Let me finish. Okay. But it went from 14 to 10 seconds, I believe, or 15 to 10. I don't know. Whatever it was. It felt like an eternity. 10 seconds still feels long, but it's not as long. The nerfs, they kind of hit him. They kind of hit him. I feel like with Striker cameo, he's still able to get Sento out like he wants to. Wait, did Raiden get... No. Glorious is... Hold on. Bro, Glorious, I can change that. Sorry, YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, my chat's upset already with what I'm doing. Y'all's got to hold that. But yeah, I could change this. I feel like he could either be here at the top of S or at the bottom of S+. My issue is, I'm going to be honest with you guys, ever since the Kenshi nerfs, I haven't seen too many Kenshi, so I can't really judge too much. And also, we're pretty early. Like T1000, that patch came out, a week and a half ago? Not too long ago. I think it was a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago. So... But in my opinion, I still feel like he's very strong, especially with the characters that I play. Characters with very bad armors. Sento getting called out, it's basically GG's, bro. You got to guess right. 10 seconds. It's still a lot of time. And then the moment that you guess wrong, you get comboed for 40. And then 1 bar, resummon, and you get reset in the cycle. Still really annoying. But like I said, could be at the end of S+. Maybe. You know what? I'm going to put him here. Let's just play it safe. I'm going to play the safe game. I'll put him at the top of S. We'll just put him there. This character right here. Next character, Scorpion. Scorpion Farah. Like, this dude, his buttons, chat, you ever try to walk in or whiff punish a Scorpion? It feels impossible. Stand 2 reaches so far. You get hit, boom, boom. You get comboed. He does a pretty good amount of damage. I want to say he's in like the higher 30s, low 40s. And then like, Farah is just stupid. It just makes you have to guess. Back 3 overhead. Back 3 low with Farah. Really, really stupid. He also has throw combos with Farah. So, like, while you're already scared of, like, you're scared of getting opened up, getting shimmied. Guess what? Boom. Grab. Combo. You get put in the loop. His throw combos do a lot of damage, too. His throw combos are, like, 24, I think. 24, 25. And then you get put in that. He also puts you in a throw loop, kind of like I was talking about with Liu Kang, which is obviously not as good as like Liu Kang's forward 4, like strike throw game, but he gets kind of free throws in my opinion, chat. Like his throws that lead into combos, they get frustrating, and then you're like, oh, I don't want to get thrown, and then guess what? You're gonna get shimmied, and like he does like a delayed back 3, and then opens you up for like 40 plus, and I feel like you can just play super lame, like. And it's not even just fair. I feel like with Jax, too, y'all ever seen MK Javier? He's such an amazing player. The top Scorpions, bro, in my opinion, it's just boring, bro. Like, his game plan is boring. Like, boom, spin, Jax. Like, it's annoying. You can you get free throws with that. I don't know, but I feel like he's really, really good. Farah is definitely his best cameo. And he has one of the best armors in the game, too. Let's talk about that, too. His armor, if I'm not mistaken, is the fastest in the game. At least top 3 speed. And with characters like even Movado, if we're talking about that cameo, he gets an armored launcher with Movado. He has so many different cameos he can use. He's super strong. I'm going to put him here. Oh, Sub-Zero's next. They had Scorpion and Sub-Zero right next to each other. Sub-Zero. This guy, controversial topic. You got the Sub-Zero players saying he's ass. They all say he's horrible. He's the worst character in the game. That's what they say. Then you got people saying he's like up here. You know what I mean? In my opinion, I don't think I'm going to put him in S. I think he's strong enough to be an A, though. I think he's strong enough to be an A tier. I know Sikander's been going crazy with the Cyrax, and it could be his best cameo. In my opinion, I feel like Sub-Zero Chameleon is still better, like the utility that you get from that, and the amount of guessing, the throw combos. I think you get throw combos with Cyrax, right? Chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's more mental stack when you're going against Sub-Zero, like Chameleon, in my opinion, where you can still do this with Cyrax, where you can do like down one slide, and then like you got the katana lift to keep you safe. And then here comes Arona, who is one of the best Sub-Zeros. He says he's bottom one. He's just not bottom one. He's definitely not. His mid got nerfed. I know the Sub-Zero players are crying that they revert him to the original, the pre-patch, or I guess alpha version, the beta version of the game, where I believe his mid was his forward one was 12 frames, but now it's 15 frames. But he still has a good advancing mid. And then I'm telling you, bro, it's just his down one, bro. If I did a down one tier list, he's got to be S+. He's got to be top one. Why does it feel like I'm so far away? I'm so far away from Sub-Zero, and his down one reaches me. It's so good. I hate it. I hate how his down one reaches so far. Jesus. And then down one, and then you like respect it. You got down one clone. And then I know there's a lot of characters that can punish it. But, I didn't even talk about it. Hold on. Tremor meta is still brand new. So if you guys are watching this on YouTube, we're still not super, super woke on the Tremor meta. I know it's the best cameo in the game. But I did see that he can now make it to where he can call like Tremor ground pound. Somebody found like he'll do like down one or forward 1-2 ice clone and then ground pound or up punch with Tremor. And like if you try to armor or press, like you're getting launched, which is actually kind of like insane. So now you have to like think twice. Those characters that really got to think twice about punishing his ice clone. I feel like that is really strong with him, but I don't know. I feel like also if Sub-Zero has you in the corner, I feel like his corner game is very, very strong. With ice clone, just the way he can just play like super, super slow and lame, and just he can get the life lead, and it feels like, man, I got to go through so many projectiles, so many obstacles just to get to him. And then you got the Unga Bunga like Sub-Zeros they just randomly slide. They keep you guessing on your toes, like, am I going to stay back and play lane? Nope, I'm going to do slide here, and I'm going to keep it safe by getting, katana launched, katana lifted. I don't know. I put Sub-Zero in A tier. I feel like he's a solid high mid tier. Low, maybe, he could be high tier, but you said just block your toes? Bro, but there's so much I'm, like, thinking about. I don't know. I feel like I'm going to put him mid tier. I'm going to put him here at A. Reptile. Oh, baby. This guy, they buffed him again. Chat, how many times have they buffed Reptile? This guy's gotten like 6 buffs or 7. How many buffs has he gotten? This man has gotten every buff in the book. He's gotten the little meterless invis that he can do in the air, that he can like hit confirm off of like stand 3 now. It's like really good. What else? The new, now the back forward 2. Dude, I'm pissed off. They made the back forward 2. That's the run. I believe it's back forward 2. They made it to where now the whole thing was, if they do down 1 and then like run, that all you have to do, you can flawless block the second hit, boom, and then you can punish. I think it was like -9 or something like that. So then you can punish. I think it was like -9, -8, something like that. You could punish. Now, it's safe even if you flawless block it. Are you kidding me? They're like, all right, let's take the thing that like takes skill to like time and flawless block. We're just gonna make it to where, you know what, reptiles can just do the run freely. If they do EX run, they can do it for free. It's easy, cool. We'll give it to him. And now he gets launched as of a couple days ago. He gets launched. He does like the opponent does like a front flip, and I believe with Tremor, and like I'm saying, you guys, I'm telling you, Tremor's the best cameo for every character. He can now get up punch. So he does down 1, EX back forward 2. If it hits you, guess what? Up punch. If you block it, it's safe. Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm going to put him here. He could be at the top of A. But as of now, I might put him here. I might put some characters in front of him. But I'm going to put him. I think he could be really strong in this meta. Don't quote me. Actually, you know what? Quote me. He could be strong. I feel like it's still really early. But you got players like Darks, Poseidon. Who are some other really, really strong Reptile players? Yo, what's good, Mileena? I see you in the chat. Anti-Shadow, what's good? But I could see him like really, really being strong and possibly the bottom of S. So with the new changes, because I mean, where are the nerfs? They never nerf him. They just keep buffing. He's been buffed 7-8 times. By the way, best invisible character. All right, I'm already gonna say it. Oh, Honeybee, but bro, Honeybee, I guess he still plays Reptile. I don't know. I've been seeing him on T1000 and Noob. I haven't really seen him on Reptile, but maybe he's back on Noob after the changes. But yeah, best invisible character. Where are my smoke players in the chat? All right, we'll put him there. We'll leave him there. Rain, this guy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have not seen Rain in a long time, bro. In ranked, in online, in KO, I couldn't tell you the last time I played against Rain. Like, I still feel like he's really good. Also, I'm seeing some sauce with Tremor, but I feel like it's too soon for me to like judge Rain Tremor yet. So I feel like he's still super strong. He's got a super fast armor. With Janet, he gets the armored launcher. He gets to throw combos. I still feel like Janet is the best cameo for Rain. What do y'all think, chat? Help me out here. I feel like I haven't seen Rain much, but I still feel like Rain is still super strong with Janet and gives a lot of utility, gets some damage, gets that safe jump after every combo. You know, you do the combo lift, and then it's like Janet. I forget how you end it with the air, whatever the air string is, and it's a guaranteed safe jump, and it could be like a throw loop because it could be safe jump, grab. It could be, dude, the nasty stuff is like safe jump, button, cancel, backdash, and then like you try to press, and I believe the button is back 3, and it launches you. I don't know. And he has a great mid. Also, one of the best things about him, I'm gonna put him here right now. One of the best things about him is that string. I don't know what the exact button is, but it like double hits, and it like literally blows up any freaking armor. Or you try to wake up buttons, you try to wake up jump, you try to wake up armor, whatever that freaking button is that they meaty with. I feel like it's so good. Where it I don't know what it is. Maybe like forward. Help me out. Is it stand 2? No, not his armor. Okay, whatever. Whatever the string is, he's got a great... It does multi-hitting. It breaks armor. Whatever. We'll move on past that. But I feel like he's still really good, and he's got an armor launcher, fast armor. I'm going to put him here. I just haven't seen him enough. It's been a while, and I know Bandinos is still nasty with him, but I'm going to put him here for now. He could move up. He could stay there, could move up. I'm going to put him there for now. Oh, Kitana. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm not going to lie. I think Kitana's like right here. Maybe could be higher. But I feel like, what does Kitana not have? She has a great, she has a 7-frame jab, a really good 1-1 auto shimmy, 1-1-2. With Jack, she gets armored launchers. She's got great zoning. The forward advancing mid. Yeah, she doesn't have mix. That is true. She doesn't have mix, but I've been seeing some freaking Kitana Farah. Farah gives everybody mix. But, she also gets an armored launcher with Farah. But she could play super, super slow, super, super lame. Dude, her sweep is like S tier, S+. Her sweep is really good. She's kind of like Liu Kang in the strike throw mind game, where it's mainly just like, am I going to grab you? Am I going to, after I down one, am I going to down one freaking armor? Because you get armored launch, so it kind of has opponents guessing. So then, how many times have you ever been going against Kitana and you're scared of her other options, and they do down one on block, and then they immediately do 1-1-2, and you get hit by the 1-1-2? When you're like, and the opponent's like, bro, you're mashing, but it's like, it's kind of hard to deal with because you're thinking, oh, there's going to be down one, or what's the stupid, like, down one, down back one? Is it down back one, the little fan that goes around her? That's super unsafe, but then You try to press back, and then boom, guess what? You get launched. So you're like scared of all the other options. Also, down one. She's the queen. She's one of the queens of down one, backdash, freaking back two. I feel like she has everything you would want in like a top tier character, except for, stupid brain dead mix. So I feel like I'm going to leave her here. I think she's just a super strong character. Nothing like insanely crazy, but is it down back three? Thank you, Mileena. But I think nothing super, super crazy, but I think she's just super strong and has, if you want like a really, really good character that has like pretty much all the tools you would want, she's right there for you. You could definitely pick Kitana. Wow, the Adenians right next to each other. Mileena, this character, Hourglass of Rain, Dexy, they be going crazy, bro. What do y'all think is her best cameo? I don't know. I think it's Lao still because of the hard to blockables, bro. That is insanely hard to block. You get knocked down, they end the combo with down back 4, dash up, put the hat down. Bro, they can just choose whether it's going to be overhead or low first. And it's her buttons, her neutral is really, really strong. Her down one. Remember how I was talking about Sub-Zero's down one being like top one? She may have the same or maybe a slightly less version of Sub-Zero's down one. That down one, you could be back here, and then boom, you're not approaching. You are not approaching, bro. So down one, her stand one. Have you ever, bro? Whenever I face any top tier Mileenas, this is all they do. They put the Lao hat down, they mix you, right? They do forward 4. It's really annoying. They do 1-2, and then it's like, okay, you flawless block 1-2. There's still so many options that they can do after. I know it's unsafe. They can do like 1-2, loci. They can do like 1-2, and then I've seen Maniacs do 1-2, like ball roll after they see you flawless block. But then you put the hat down, you don't got to worry about the opponent flawless blocking 1-2. It's like you put the hat down, guess what? You're getting hard to blockable. Good luck. Just hope you guess right. But like I was saying, most Mileenas, like that top level Mileenas, all they do, they stand back, they stand one, in neutral, stand one, down one, backdash, low side. Obviously, every Mileena wants the low side to be full screen meterlessly, but I feel like she's still really, really strong. She's got amazing. Her mid is really good too. Her mid is super solid. It's not anything game breaking, but she has a mid on top of all that. Yeah, I'm gonna put her here. I think. Chad, what do y'all think? I think I'm gonna put her there. Yeah, top of S. Could be. But as we keep getting into the more stupid characters, it's gonna start filling up. Next character, Sindel. She got nerfed. Her forward one no longer. Her forward one no longer is high mid mid. I think it's high mid now. That's how it hits. So. Oh, wait, you guys can't see the characters. Nobody told me this? Oh, my gosh. I hate you guys. How are you guys just now telling me that I'm covering it? Wow. I'm going to just move my camera down then. Nobody said anything? I hate you guys. You guys wait till now to tell me this? But, so, Sindel, she's still really strong, though. Even though that button's not as good, and they gave her, 50 less health? I think she's still... Dude, she's still really good, bro. Sindel Tremor is so annoying to block. The hard to blockables. God. Makes me want to rage. Every time. They do... If they get back 2 on you at any point, and they have Tremor, good luck. Good luck on trying to guess that. And then the most annoying thing. This is where it gets annoying. Let's say they have full Tremor, right? You know they have full Tremor. What they do is that they do back 2. They do the call for Tremor to make you think that they're going to do ground pound. But really, they don't do anything. And then they get a free overhead on you. Super stupid. And she has great zoning. Bro, she could just run away. She gets the life lead. Boom. She gets so much meter just throwing projectiles. Projectile, projectile, low projectile, low projectile. Oh, you try to approach forward 1. Freaking her down 3 reaches full screen. Literally full screen down 3. So annoying. I'm getting PTSD, bro. I'm getting pissed. Super, super annoying. Overhead armor. Still, that's pretty annoying. I'm not going to lie. It's not crazy, but it is annoying, and it's pretty fast. So she can, like, get you off of me. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, after her armor, she can, like, guarantee... I want to say she can guarantee a hard to blockable. I could be wrong, but I think she can guarantee at least some pressure off of her armor. So, yeah, I think she's, like, really good. I feel like, is there anything else I'm missing about her? I feel like Tremor's her best cameo. I feel like Lau's still really good, but Tremor's just crazy. Does she get throw combos with Tremor? She probably does. I don't know. But she's really, really good. I feel like I'm missing something. Hold on. Is there anything else for Sindel? Chad, did I miss anything that's stupid about Sindel? I feel like I am. She gets a lot of meter. So, I don't know. She's throwing a lot of project. Oh, one more thing. Okay. Why does this character why do they allow her to steal your cameo? You call a cameo and then she can, like, steal the cameo, hit her off the screen, and disable the cameo for a couple seconds. Like, damn. Can you give her some flaws? Please? Can we give her anything? Like, I want some flaws for this character. But no, instead they just... I mean, it is a good nerf. I will take the forward 1 nerf. But she's still super, super strong. Yeah, Tremor gives her plus 100. So it's like she lost 50, but she's still... What Tremor... Is it 1050? I think she has 1050 health. Which is still really good. So, super strong. She has everything you'd want. She's very safe, too. The character is super safe. She has safe mix. So, I'm going to leave it at that. Safe mix. Very strong. S+. I'm gonna say this. I think she's better than Scorpion, in my opinion. Next character, Sector. Get this. We're gonna immediately put this S+. I'm tired of the downplay. Or I don't even know if it's downplay or the fact that nobody talks about Sector. This dude, female Sector. Oh my God. Female Sector. Dude, if you want to... I feel like I'm not even playing a fighting game when I'm playing her. Her zoning is insane. It recovers instantly, and then you have to guess on her zoning. You know how, like... So when she does the air projectile, she can call it, like, full screen to hit, like, all the way full screen, hit the ground. Or she can call it mid to where if she thinks that you're going to jump, guess what? It's going to hit you. You get sent full screen. It's so hard to approach. I think... her best cameo is either Motaro or Movado. I don't know. I feel like Movado is really, in my opinion, more annoying because of the fact that you get launched from her projectile. And, like, she can literally just combo you off of her projectile. And it just makes walking in super, super tough. Like, and you take a lot of chip. And also, the other thing that's hard about blocking the projectiles and walking your way in is that because she can change the distance, it's hard to time the flawless blocking on her projectile. Because sometimes they can do it early to explode in your face. And then sometimes they can make it explode later at your feet. And it's kind of hard. So you just sitting there blocking. By the time you get in, you're like taking 8% chip. Like a lot of chip. So really, really good zoning. Yeah. And then the thing about Motaro, though, is she can do like zoning. You get close, she could just teleport out. She could do something super stupid like the jump down back 4, the teleport thing on you. And then if it hits you, she can combo. If it gets blocked, she can just teleport out and then restart the process. Does she have any like gaps? I don't even think she has gaps, but she's got a great stand 1. Her stand 1 reaches really far. Her 1-1 is really good. Averick said, is Scorpion really that good, though? Yes, Averick. Averick, what does Scorpion not have? While you're talking about that, put in the chat. I'm going to keep talking about Sector. But, yeah. So, yeah, I just feel like she's got great projectiles, great zoning, really good anti-zoning as well. Because she has, like, the down back 3 where she can, like, eat your projectile and then shoot one back. So you can't really use a projectile. You can't, like, counter zone her. You got to, like, just find her way in. Once you get in, she also has, I didn't even mention this, the armored launcher. This, first of all, the safe armor, where you can like armor and then do it again, and then without a cameo, and it makes it safe. Or if you have Motaro, you can do armor, and then if you hit them, you teleport behind them, you combo them. If you armor them and they block it, you teleport out. If you're using Movado, it also launches them. She just has, there's like a mental stack of so many things you got to worry about. I think she's just S+, bro. I feel like as the game goes on, I feel like in the majors coming up, like Combo Breaker, CEO, Evo, I think you're going to be seeing more Sector, bro. And she covers like a lot of matches. Does she lose any matchups? Chat, please tell me who Sector loses to, because I need to pick up that character. Because I feel like she does well against every single character. He can't open people up without Farah. But that's the thing, Avert. My tier list is based off of like the characters with their best cameos, bro. So Scorpion Farah is actually so stupid. Oh, Scorpion. Oh, there you go, Avert. So okay, YouTube. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, chat says that Sector loses to Scorpion. I guess he can teleport behind. Oh my god, I keep burping. He can teleport behind. He can spear, I guess. I don't know. I guess just his teleport. She's still broke, okay? She's still really broke. Tanya, I'm not even gonna waste any time. I'm not gonna lie, I think Tanya's the worst character in the game, bro. Dude. Y'all know Tanya was my most hated character. Like year 1 of MK1 as a smoke player, Tanya and Kung Lao were my least favorite characters. Characters that had, bro, armor launchers with cameos, like safe armor launchers that were plus on block. But they took that away from her. And the Chaos Reigns, whatever patch. And like, I kid you not, chat, tell me the last time you went against a Tanya, bro. What? I don't think I've gone against a Tanya in like 6 months, bro. It's been so long. I don't even remember how she fights. I don't even remember what she does. I just remember they nerfed her mid. They nerfed, they made it to where you can't combo into like her spin kicks unless you get, like you have to get the buffs up, but then it's kind of hard to get the buffs because it's hard to open up your opponent and get that buff like freely. I don't know. I'm not going to talk much about Tanya. I don't really... Like, I don't know much about her anymore. It's been so long. I never see her. If any top players use her, please let me know in the chat. But I just don't see it, bro. So, I think she's like the worst character in the game. So, see ya. Yep, you're at the bottom. Baraka. Oh, they buffed this guy. But is it enough? Is it enough for me to be like, man, he's super, 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 super broke? Because what's his best cameo? Is it still Kano? Is he still doing the same thing? I think his best cameo is Kano. And he's still able to just he's down 1, down 4, 2, call Kano knives, throw you into Kano knives, safe jump. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's just solid. Like, I don't think he has anything too crazy. I feel like in this game, the game has too many broke things for me to put Baraka like up here. I think, I don't know, bro. I may put him like here. Oh, he's got some stuff with Madame Bo. Oh, I haven't seen it, so I'm just gonna base him off of Baraka Kano. I think I'm gonna put him more like down here. I'm gonna put him here. It could be like A. It could be, but I don't know. I feel like he just doesn't have enough like broken things. Like in this game, bro. You need things that are broke. When you're dealing with the characters that are up here, like, they are playing a whole different game than the characters I'm going to be putting down here. So, like, I don't know, bro. I feel like I'm going to just put him here. We'll put him here. I don't have much to say about him. I feel like y'all know he's kind of been the same for, like, almost 2 years. Other than, like, the Cyrax meta and the Striker meta. I don't know. We'll put him here. Him and Cyrax aren't... Yeah, the Cyrax isn't bad. It's just the cooldown on the horizontal copper, whatever it's called. It's just that takes so long. He still gets to throw combos with Cyrax, but I think if you're going to try to win with Baraka, you're going to be wanting to use Kano. So, yeah, like Mileena said it really well in the chat. She said, like, he's super annoying to fight against. Yes, because, you know, it's like, bro, do I want to take my turn back? If he has Kano bar, like... I guess I'm going to just hold block, and you're so free to throws. So it's annoying, but it's like, he's just solid. He's just annoying, but nothing too crazy. Ashrah. man, at one point, I would say that she was up here because of how broken. I would have said she was like S plus because I hate her armor. It has like 4 hits of armor, I believe. Is it 4 or 5? It's a lot of hits. I don't think I've ever broken her armor, and I've tried my best with smokes forward 4 and using a projectile. But now, I think she's super solid. She's got great buttons, great nooch. Offline, I'm not going to lie, the overhead is not hitting me. Like, I may get hit every now and then just because, like, I may not be paying attention or whatever. But online, I feel like she's a lot stronger. She was, like, more up here online. But offline, I feel like, I don't know. I don't feel like she has anything too crazy. I think her best cameo is Movado. She gets an armored launcher with Movado, which is really, really strong. She gets a lot of good damage. Meterless launcher. Meterless launching damage with Movado. 4-2 reaches really far, but, you can, like, duck it. You can, like, poke under it. She's got a really good mid, but nothing too crazy. I will say the dark stance cancels are, like, still super, super strong. So it's like, bro, when you play them cracked out Ashrahs that are like button, cancel, button, cancel, button, cancel, and then you're like, okay, I'm actually going to contest this one. And then they let the whole string rock. Or they make you look like an idiot. They like walk back and then you whiff. I don't know. I feel like she's still super strong. Oh, she also gets she gets a launcher off of her projectile on the dark stance with Movado. She can launch you with that. You said no one abuses dark stance. I don't know why. Yeah, bro, Young Monster, he goes crazy with the dark stance. I'd be like, as it's happening, I'm like, when do I press? Do I press now? Okay, I'm gonna press right now, and then it's the wrong time. It's always the wrong time. So, and I believe if you try to armor, at least I'm playing smoke, so I have a slow, really bad armor. I try to armor through it, and she has like, the cancel recovers fast enough to where she can block after seeing you armor. I'm sure the faster armors that doesn't matter, but characters with slower armor, she can just like bait the armor and like block it. But I think she's still really strong. I'm going to put her right here for now. Better than Reptile. I don't think she's better than Kitana. I don't think she's better than any of these characters, but I think she's like pretty solid right here. Li Mei. Dude, I'm not going to lie, bro. This character is kind of slept on, bro. This character is like, I feel like it's kind of sweaty. She kind of slowly fell down the tier list. Wait. Yeah, as players got better. I agree with you, Wacky. Okay. Li Mei. Bro, this character. This is the backdash. This is the down one backdash queen, bro. How do you say that guy's name? Is it Genner? I think that's like the best Li Mei now. Bro, that guy's sweaty as hell. He plays Li Mei Movado. And, you get the armored launch. Not armored launch, I'm sorry. Actually, do you get it? No, you don't get an armored launcher, but you get a launch off of the back forward 4 into Movado. And in the corner, you get the lamps into that safe jump. You get throw combos. She does mad damage. She's just super stubby. That's her thing. She's super stubby. She has a pretty decent armor. It's like pretty fast. Not too crazy, but pretty decent. She's got pretty good zoning. I know you can duck it, but one thing I will say, one of the best round enders. I'm going to tell you right now. If you're playing against Li Mei, just go ahead and assume that they're going to end with the instant air overhead. I swear that's unblockable, bro. That is unblockable. They do a button, they jump back, and then they do EX freaking down back 4. Trust me, you're not blocking it, bro. Is it down back 4? I think it's a button. Whatever the flip is, the overhead, you're not blocking it, bro. And then I think the EX version is safe. They have to like flawless block it to punish it or armor through the second part. But you get hit by that into a Movado launch or into Scorpion, that's so much damage, bro. That's like 45 plus. So I think she's super good. She's got a great auto shimmy. Her game plan is like stand 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then you try to press back, and then they do the EX projectile, which is safe, which will launch you and then combo you. I don't know. She's slowly coming to tier list. And I think Genner, that the best Li Mei, I know I'm saying he uses Movado. I think he's been using Tremor. And Li Mei Tremor, I know this is like, I feel like a broken record, bro. I've been saying the same thing over and over. Tremor might be the best cameo for every character. And I think Genner's been going crazy with it, giving really hard to blockables with her. Bro, I don't know. You said I know they're going to go for that overhead, but I still don't block it. Bro, Mileena, I'm saying, bro. I'm saying, you know it's going to happen, but it happens so fast. You get hit. So, as of now, I think I'm going to put her maybe here. I'm going to put her, like, top of A. Top of A. I don't know. I feel like Rain might be better. I don't know. Maybe here. I think I'm going to put her here for now. For now, we'll put her there. I think Rain is still better. Yeah, we're doing a tier list, bro. We're doing a tier list. Next character, Homelander. I'm putting him up here easily. Easily going up here. Do I put him? This is tough. He's so stupid, bro. I'm going to put him here. I think he's better than Sector. Dude, he's still dumb. Even though forward 4 isn't a low anymore, it's such an amazing neutral tool. Like, that button reaches so far. It's a mid. It catches everything. Just like I was saying when Lee May. Bro, Homelander's to do down 1, backdash, forward 4. And, oh, my God. And then, bro, when they have Farah and you're, like, mid-screen, I promise you, the most freest grab of all time is when he does the dash into command grab into Farah for, like, what is it, 20 plus, 25, 28, I think. It's a high number. But then you're like, oh, okay, I'm going to jump, right? They see you're going to jump, boom, they uppercut you. Okay. So now you got to, maybe you can duck, but you can still get launched from the punch. But I don't know. He has so many good tools. His buttons reach far. He has forward advancing buttons. I will say this. Why does he have tick throws? Why can't he do like 1-2 into freaking command grab? He does not need tick throws. He has so many options. It's a lot of the characters on the top. Why I always say, like, what makes them really strong. They got really broken stuff, but it's the mental stack, bro. It is the mental stack. The amount of things you have to think about when you're going against Homelander is insane. He also gets really stupid safe armor whenever he does armor and then calls Farah up top, and like you can armor that, yeah. But let's say you don't have bar. You try to like up block the up punch. They come down. They hit you with a low. Now you got to guess on their armor. It's just really stupid, bro. His laser, you can duck it. It's pretty decent. And then he's got the low laser. Pretty decent. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like he's just got so much mix and so many broken, like just so many ways to open you up that it can just put you into like a state of panic and sadness. And when you start panicking against Homelander, that's when he gets excited. And then now you're panicking. You don't want to get command grab. Then you're getting hit by like 1-2, and then like you're getting launched. Then he just gets you raw command grab. It's just annoying. So many things. I don't really have much to say about Homelander. Just know that he's really stupid. And everybody, all my friends, all my homies, we don't rock with Homelander. All right? So he's up here for me. He's up here. Oh my God, I want to leave him here. He could be. I'm going to put him here. I think he's a little bit better than T1000 because at least if you guess right on T1000, you could kill him, like, you can actually kill him for it. You can still kill Homelander, but I feel like he still has like safe options. You know what I mean? As opposed to this right here. All right. Reiko. Oh, this guy. Okay, I'm going to tell you right now, chat. The server is going down for maintenance right now. I don't know what time it is. I don't know if it's back up or not. I don't know if they're doing a patch right now as I'm recording this or, streaming for you guys. I don't know what's happening here. But as of right now, if Reiko worked how he's intended for it, like if that tick throw, like the run command grab or the tick throws worked on every character, bro, I'm not going to lie, he would be like up here. He would be like right here, right? But the fact that doesn't work, like it actually is bugged and doesn't allow you, it whiffs on over half of the cast. Like, it makes it to where I got to put him like here. I still feel like he's still super strong. Like, I put him like right here for now. I still feel like he's super, super strong. But it's just that, and obviously the projectile nerf, that hurts him. But really, I'm telling you, chat, If the fact that he was able to tick throw people and it doesn't whiff on everybody, like if it worked on everybody how it's intended, I'm sure. Like there's some other things in the game that we're going to talk about that should work, but for some reason don't work in certain situations against certain characters. I would literally put, like, I think he would be up here, bro. Like he has all the tools. He can, when he's close, yes, I know the projectile gets beat by other projectiles, but that doesn't matter when you're like mid-range, bro. When you're mid-range, like, I feel like the projectiles are still going to be good. And then I played like Rewind recently. My man's doing down 4 EX projectiles. So if I try to duck, I'm trying to duck. I have to block. As soon as I see EX, I'm blocking. And then I'm like, yo, he just did projectile. I'm going to take my turn back. And then this fool is calling Tremor up punch when I try to take my turn back. Like, bro. Like, I feel like it's so good. Oh, did it zoom in? Hold on, watch this. So Reiko could be, let's go back out. Come back out. Nice. Chat, y'all like that my camera feature? But yeah, Reiko could be up here if they fix him, but as of right now, I don't know if they're going to buff him and fix his issues during the server maintenance. But right now, I'm going to put him right here. I think I'm going to put him right there for now. G, train me an MK, brother. I got you. Just hit me up. I got you, Surge. Oh, my God. Is this the hottest topic right now? Is this the hottest topic in MK1? Because Sonic Fox 1, Texas Showdown, literally solo maining Cyrax. I'm going to have to put Cyrax up here. Easily. Easily up here. I don't think she's the best character in the game. But Sector's way too high. Tento, you are tripping. I'm going to put Cyrax. I'm going to put her here. We're going to put Cyrax right here. Listen to me. The fact that off of any touch, you could be losing, right? The Cyrax could be losing in neutral. Bro, you got a crazy life lead on Cyrax. The fact that you get touched one time, and as Foxy would say, you get put in the Cyrax casino. You get hit. Let's say you accidentally whiff, right? Or, let's say you accidentally whiff. They find an opening on you. 1-1, freaking goop. You call the Serena. Cyrax Serena. You literally never get to break. Ever. As soon as you get hit one time, your bar is getting drained. And while, Cyrax is setting up bombs, what do you think Cyrax is doing? Gaining meter, right? Boom, boom. Then, obviously, you get put in the casino. There's so much mental stack. I say that. I think I said that word like 10 times now. The mental stack. Oh, my God. People are like, dude, it's just strike throw. It's just jump or block. It's that easy. But here's the thing. It's not that easy, okay? Here's why it's not that easy. Because there's a couple setups that have multiple bombs there. So let's say you're like, okay, block. Cool. All right, I'm going to block this one. You're going to do the mid. Or they do stand 1. Boom, they jail that. And you're like, oh, shoot. Then the next one, they have another bomb laying down. Then you get grabbed. You get launched. You reset the cycle. And by the way, when you use 2 bars to end the combo and then you get the net on you, that drains bar. You can also do the Serena meter gain. Get yourself a bunch of meter. You can do the Serena meter drain on top of the net, which takes off, bro, that takes off like 2 bars. So the fact that you can never armor out of these situations, or you can never break. You have to hold these. They're doing 38, I would say 37, 38%. And then you're constantly guessing. And she has pretty decent buttons. Her buttons aren't crazy, but it's just the fact that her buttons don't need to be crazy. All she needs to do is just touch you one time. And then, like, let's say you get shimmied, right? Boom, down 1. Her little back 1, and then, like, I always laugh when I see it. Back 1, and then the Serena. Back 1 into Serena. And you're like, bro, I was just blocking. I didn't want to get hit. So, Chad, I recommend you always tech back against Cyrax. But then, hold on, Chad. There's also one more thing. There's one more thing I got to say. Apparently, Serena is, I think Serena is the best cameo for Cyrax, in my opinion. But apparently, Madame Bo has some crazy dirt. I've been hearing some Cyrax players. I've heard, like, Deadly Rebel, even Foxy. Bro, there's some crazy sauce with Cyrax, Madame Bo. I feel like the fact that I think you get, like, hard to blockables, the setups are insane. And you know the low, when you do the Madame Bo low, which is back cameo, and you hold it and she starts like beating your ass from the back. They can do the thing. She starts beating your ass. They down one you and it resets you. And like, you got to guess. You got to guess on what's next. While she's resetting you, what's it called? I said while she's resetting you. While the Madame Bo's like punching you in the back, the Cyrax can be setting up bombs and just can put you back in the Cyrax casino. So, I don't know. Overall, she's broke. Very good. She also has a very, very fast armor, which I don't understand that. I don't get characters that have great offensive game having great armors as well. Like, I don't agree with that. I guess that only applies to one character. You guys will see that in a little bit. All right. Shao. My boy Shao. Easily. Top 5. My man Shao is top 5. Oh, this man Shao. This guy. Oh my God. First of all, I'm going to go ahead and talk about Texas Showdown. We're going to talk about what Dialogue was doing. Dialogue was playing Shao Tremor. The first thing I'm going to say, judo, yes, Shao is broke. What I will say, we're going to go ahead and start with this. Is it fair that Dialogue is using Shao Kahn, right? And he's going against opponents with 1,200 health. His character has 1,200 health. Is that fair? A character that does mad damage, mixes you, for the most part, pretty safely, especially with the new change that we're about to talk about. But we're just going to talk about the health. There is no reason for him to have 1,200 health. And then with Sector, like 1,100 health is still a lot of health. I don't think Tremor should give you plus 100, but that's just what we have. Shao getting 1,200 health. That is, chat, if your character can only do 40%, like that's their max combo, you have to do 3 40% combos. That means you have to open up Tremor. Or not Tremor. Sorry, I'm still stuck on Tremor. You have to open up Shao 3 times. Like a boss. You ever played... Exactly, Mileena. You ever played a game and it feels like... Oh, you know how you're playing this? You're playing... What's it called? What's the mode where it's like offline? Oh my God, what's it called? Damn it, I'm drawing a blank. What's the offline mode? That nobody plays. I don't remember what it's called. Invasions, thank you. When you're playing Invasions and you're going against a boss, and it's like, they be having like 2,000 health. That's how it feels, bro. That's how it feels when you're playing against Shao. It's like, okay, I opened you up. Shit, I got to do that. How many times do I have to do this? And then they're mixing you on top of that. So now let's get into like his button. Stand 2, super stupid. Reaches super far. Great button. The fact that they added, oh my God, when Shao has his axe down, the overhead is safe and launches you. You always feel like an idiot when you get bonked on the head. So stupid. You get hit in the head and it's like, oh, shit, my bad. I was blocking low. I thought you were going to go low. And by the way, if you block that, it's safe. And then the fact that he gets a command grab, an armored command grab at that, by the way, an armored command grab off of when he has no X. Then he's got the low, which launches you if he does the low into down back, whatever the launcher is. You all know, into his armor. That launches you. Obviously, if he gets blocked, you can punish him, right? Here's where it gets stupid. Check, could somebody explain to me why NRS gave this man a cancel? Well, actually, they gave him the ability to leave the axe down all the time, which is what the Shao Kahns want. They want to have the axe down and mix you to death. Okay? I'm not even talking about cameos. I feel like Shao's one of those characters that's godlike without a cameo. What do y'all think, chat? I know cameos make him even more stupid, but I feel like he's one of those characters that, like, even without a cameo, like, let's say he didn't even use a cameo, he's still, like, insanely good. So, I feel like the fact that they let him leave the axe down, and then that is now a cancel for him. The fact that that's a cancel. So, he could do stuff like, he can hit confirm. So, remember I just told you, the low into the launch is unsafe if you block it. Now he can be like low, cancel, see if it hits you, and if it hits you, he's going to combo you anyway because it's the cancel so plus. The button is so plus so he can cancel into it. Or if you block, he sees that you block and then he can go into either another mix if he uses a bar. He can frame trap you. You would have to armor. You literally have to armor. And Oh, dude, if your character has an ass armor, like mine and other characters in the game, if you have an ass slow armor, you can't even armor because if he does back 3, cancel, EX cancel, 2-2, or like 1-2, that literally breaks your armor. So he gets guaranteed, like, he gets to go into pressure. He gets to go into his plus frame string. It's just stupid, bro. So he can do cancels in the mix. He can do, like, jab. I think it's a 1-2 cancel overhead. And you just, like, oh, my God. I'm just getting angry just thinking about it. Dialogue, if you ever watch this, I don't know if you're in here, if you're watching this on YouTube, just know that I hate you. Okay? I hate you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm done with Shao. That's where I put him. I think he's top 5. I think he's really good. Sector. Actually, one more thing I'm going to talk about. His 2 best cameos are Sector and Tremor, in my opinion. Safe. Launching mix. And Tremor gives hard to blockables like he gives every other character and gives him plus 100 health. So, this is where I'm putting Shao right now. Geras. This is an unpopular opinion, bro. This is unpopular as hell. I'm going to go here. And here's why. All right? Here's why. I see too many people complaining about my man's health. All right? Oh, bro. Like, Geras, bro. Why is... first of all, it looked funny, though. Like, did Gur play against Dialogue? I don't think he did. Did he? I don't think he did. But, okay, let's see. You got Geras, playing against... his character has 900 with Nitara, I believe. Is it 900 or 950? I think he has 900. Or 850. Is it 850 or 900? Whatever it is. I think it's like 900. But here's the thing. He's going against these other characters. Like, dude, it's not fair. Like, Geras has, like, he got no health. This man going against characters with 1100, 1150, 1200. But here's the thing. This man, Geras, got like 1500 health. 1500. This guy, bro, you hit him. He has 1 bar. He has full hourglass. What does he do? You're comboing him for 30. He's going to rewind time. And he gets that health back. So I get it. He has 900 to start. But in reality, he doesn't really have 900 health. He really has like 1200 health per round. 1200, sometimes more. I've literally played against Gur, and I kid you not, he's rewinded like 6 times in 1 round, bro. I've seen him rewind like 6 times. So that's stupid. And then when he has full hourglass, not only can he rewind, it's the snap too. The snap, they made that faster. So where in neutral, it's like, if you even think about walking and accidentally letting go of block and he snaps, boom, he teleports behind you, boom, boom, combo. And usually he ends the combo building up an hourglass. Or if you're playing Gur, what he'll do is he'll end with the throw through the hourglass, right? And I believe he'll do I think he'll just walk. Yeah, he just walks back and just builds another one because it's too far for you to even punish. So, and Gur, the way he plays Geras is so annoying, but it's so optimal. Like, he plays it super, super lame. And I feel like just playing super slow with Movado, teleporting out, building up that hourglass is basically his win condition. And now he has tick throws. You know, he can throw you off of the forward 1. He can forward 1, command grab. He's got I think he has some pretty good damage, 40 plus. Also, the hard to blockables. Can we talk about that? When you do the sand clone, when you stop the time, when he does and then you got it, bro. I don't think I have ever guessed right. Ever. It's like overhead low, or it's like low, overhead low. It's so fast, and it's so easy for you to get opened up when that happens. I swear that's just a guaranteed combo as soon as somebody does that. And one thing I will say is that his down 1 does suck. His down 1 is straight booty cheeks. I feel like he has no range, so that's the only thing. But Movado, I feel like Movado allows him to play lame. And also, the Movado low shot allows Geras to do the forward string, the forward 2, I want to say. I don't know what the button is. It's like the advancing string that ends in the low kick. And then he'll call the Movado low. And it's plus. And you got to guess on whatever's next. You have to... it's still his turn. He can do like forward one after. He can just raw command grab you, stuff like that. And also that overhead, bro. It's so hard to block that overhead. If you ever watch Geras Says, I know I talk about Geras a lot because it's like the only Geras. And that one dude that makes like the Twitter combos demoralize. But what they'll do is like they just walk up, they sweep, back four, then they go overhead, and then they Movado out and then get a free hourglass. It's super annoying. So this is where I'm going to put Geras. All right. Nitara. Bro, I'm stuffed up, bro. That pollen outside is hitting me, so if you guys hear me sniffling, I'm so sorry, bro. But, Nitara. Nitara, I think I'm going to put... I think I'm going to put Nitara right here. I think, bro, Nitara Farah, insanely stupid. Insanely stupid. The guessing on her movement, she's ass. Oh my God. You guys are tripping. Bro, the fact, like, when you play Sin Mars, this guy, he's constantly dive kicking. You have to, like, read that, and then he shimmies you into Farah. You're getting overhead, low launched. She does mad damage. That's the other thing. She has low health. I think she plays with 850 or 900. Bro, with Farah, I promise you, she's doing 60%. 50 to 60% combos. You get touched 2 times by Nitara, it's GG's. Like, let's say you accidentally Nitara skipping neutral all the time, yes. She has a very fast armor. I know it's a high, but it's still very fast. Really good armor. Her buttons are pretty decent. I'd say just her game plan literally revolves around baiting you with her movement. Like doing... Oh, bro. Can we even talk about EX dive kick too? EX dive kick being safe, but also bouncing you off the ground and launching you? Like, bro, what is that? What is that? Like, they do... Bro, I just went against Full Auto. This isn't just Full Auto. This is all the Nitaras. I went against Full Auto. I kid you not. He had 3 bars. My man Full Auto did... He, like, did down one, right? Or I think I down one him or something. He, like, blocked. Jumped back instantly, EX dive kick, right? And I was like, okay, he's going to do it again. Then he did EX dive kick again. And I'm like, there's no way he does it a third time. So I was like, you know what? I'm actually going to approach. This time I'm going to take my turn back because even though it's safe, you still want to take your turn back. Bro, he just did it again. My man did EX dive kick 3 times because he's allowed to. Yeah, and then here's the thing. The Nitara players, they tell you up block, right? Just up block it. Yeah, but then they do the empty dive kick and land at your feet, and then you get launched for 50%, so it's very risky. Up blocking against Nitara, I know they say, dude, up block, that's all you got to do. It's not that easy, bro. Because if you make a right read, yes, if you up block and get, an up block blocked, guess what? You get a full combo. That's great. The issue is if they bait you. Like, when they do, like, the little float in your face? Oh, sorry, I don't want it to zoom in. They float, and then guess what happens? Boom, it comes down. Can this thing stop zooming in? But they float, and then they get the little empty where they don't dive kick you or do a jump one, but they empty jump into low, and then because you try to up block, you got comboed. It's very hard to deal with. So, I don't know. I feel like Nitara, in some instances, because y'all know I hate Nitara. I hate you, Sin Mars. If you're out there watching this, I also hate you. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to go higher a little bit. I'm going to go higher. That's where I'm going to keep her. I'm going to keep her right there. Havik. Havik is still, in my opinion, the best character in the entire game. Dude, they be giving nerfs that are like slap in the wrist nerfs. Like, bro, like the things that they do to him, it doesn't even affect him, bro. Like, first of all, the mix. Who asked for that? Who asked for that? Stand 2, boom, get launched. Launching mix. Movado's really stupid. You get throw combos. You get throw combos with the bomb. That, dude, the 50-50 some characters, I guess there's some tech with characters that have fast dashes where they can OS it. But if your character cannot OS it, when he can end the string in low and launch you with Movado or end the string with the command grab into the bomb, so annoying. So much mental stack, bro. Very tough to deal with. And if you have a slow armor, like somebody we're about to talk about, if you have a slow armor, most characters like fast armors, Peacemaker, Scorpion, they don't have to guess on that string. But I want to say half of the cast, they cannot armor through that gap. They cannot armor through that, and they just got to sit there and hold that mix. Really, really annoying. His sweep is super annoying. It reaches very far, and it launches you with Movado. His down 4 is one of the best down 4s in the entire game, which I didn't talk about with Reiko, but Reiko as well. The freaking Blood Ball is really stupid as a projectile. The EX Blood Ball, if you even try to press, it just launches you. Am I missing anything? His armor, even though it's slow, it has 4 hits. But if you get hit by that, it does like 20-something%, which is just really stupid in my opinion. And then he has an option to do a fast armor, which is also stupid, which leads to a safe jump. By the way, he can end every combo and lead to a safe jump to make you guess and guarantee put you in a situation to make you guess and have to hold this pressure. And for the most part, his mix is very safe for the most part. Obviously, if you guess right on the low launch, you can punish that. But for the most part, most of the things that Havik does is very safe, which is what, if you notice, if you look at all the characters I have up here, most of them can do really annoying broke stuff in like a safe, for the most part, a pretty safe way, which is why I think they are up here. You know what I mean? Some of the characters that you'll see down here, they have stuff like that, but their risk reward is way riskier. Like if they make you like, if the opponent guesses right on you and your character doesn't really have a safe way to do it, like you'll die for it, So I don't know. I feel like, yeah, I'm gonna put him there. I think he's the best character in the game. Shang Tsung. I think this guy's like right here. He's still very good. I think he's like really, I don't know if he's very good. I think he's just like super solid. That full Wraith makes me question everything because that guy's nasty with Shangoro. He gets an armored launcher with Shangoro. It's safe armored launcher. He's got obviously good zoning, great projectiles. He can keep you out. Pretty decent buttons, but nothing too crazy. I feel like the craziest thing that he'll do is, in my opinion, is maybe like down 1 or down 3 spikes when you try to press back, and then does spikes combo you with Goro? I think it does, right? If you do EX spikes and it pops you up, you could Goro, and then he can combo you off of that. But definitely with Farah. I've definitely seen like spikes into Farah, and that actually combos. But I don't really have much to say. I don't see Shang that much. The one thing I will say that's really broken about Shang Tsung is that with Wraith, he's came up with a lot of the Goro unblockables. So he'll like do a combo. If he opens you up with like the Hellsparks, boom, and you're doing the Hellsparks combo, what he'll do is he'll morph into you. And when he morphs into you and becomes your character, he'll call the Goro unblockable. And then the Goro unblockable, no matter what you do, he'll do any string. He's labbed it for every character. Every character. He gets a guaranteed opening because it's unblockable. And he'll get like 30 or 40 off of that. So that's like the coolest thing and the most insane thing I'll see for Shang. But he's just like solid. Nothing too crazy. I feel like, I don't know. I got to put him there. Oh, man. Here we go, chat. Here we go. This is the one, huh? This is the one. This is the one where people are going to hate me. Chat. How many hours have I played of Smoke? Probably like all of my hours. You said save Smoke for last? Chat, should I save Smoke for last or should I just go? I can just go ahead and go. Nah, I'm going, bro. All right, Smoke. My man Smoke. Here's what I'm going to do. In my opinion, Smoke is right here. Nah, I'm joking. Okay, I'm joking. Wait, Smoke for last? Y'all want me to do that? Y'all want me to Smoke for last? Okay. We'll do smoke. We'll do smoke for last. Omni-Man. This guy is like good and annoying, but like he's pretty unsafe, I would say, kind of. With like obviously a lot of Omni-Man, especially if they play Movado and stuff, they like to do the chest bump out of nowhere and then launch you. I think Tremor might be his best cameo though. I don't know. I've been watching or not watching. I play against. There's this one KL dude. His name is Zodiac Omni Tremor. This guy literally does hard to blockables with low boulder and then the overhead. Very hard to block. Nothing is too scary for Omni-Man. It's just like he's annoying. And also, Chad, is it me or does it feel like every Omni-Man I play just presses, and they don't stop pressing. They just be mashing, bro. I don't know what it is. It just feels like they do down 1-2, or they'll do down 1 or 1-2 or stand 1 backdash. They'll do like the mid, right? I think it's back 1, backdash, and then like I don't know. They have no fundies. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like I don't know. I think I'm gonna put him here. I think he might be better than Shang, bro. What do y'all think? I think Omni-Man is better than Shang, but not better than Raiden. I think I'm going to put him here. This is where I put him. Omni's a menace online. Maybe that's what it is. I don't think I've ever faced an Omni-Man offline, but I feel like Omni-Man online can be tough because he's so good at like stealing your turn because you're scared of like, bro, them Omni-Mans that be playing like crackheads. It's so scary when they just down 1, then they do the armor and launch you. And then I believe with Tremor you get throw combos, and obviously with Movado you get throw combos with the bomb. And hard to blockables with Tremor with the Superman overhead. I don't know. I'm going to put him here. Nothing too crazy. I don't really got much to say. Quan. Quan is right here for me, bro. I'm going to have to put him in A tier. Only because, okay, listen, because you guys might go crazy. You're like, what are you talking about? What are we doing? I know he's got some ass pokes. Cool. But the fact that all he needs to do is get the portal and you could play like an idiot. I hate it, bro. I hate it. I might move him down maybe. I don't think he's better than Reiko, but I'll put him right there. I'm not going to lie. It's just the fact that he can just play like an idiot. They do armor portal and they get to do whatever they want. Like, oh, now you just sit there. Obviously, you could take throws, but at a certain point, if you're like at 20% less, you just got to let Quan kill himself. Bro, but here's the thing, though. Like, he still has, like, really good zoning. He can keep you out. He's got a decent, I guess, a pretty decent. Does he get an armored launch? I think he gets an armored launcher with Sector, right? Armored launcher with Sector and Tremor. Yeah, so, yeah, that's the thing, though. Mileena makes a great point. A good Quan will not just, let himself die. He's going to play very solid. He knows how to bait you. Also, some of his buttons reach mad far. Some of his buttons be reaching mad far. And they send you full screen. And then his different skulls, if you don't flawless block those, that does a lot. He's got like the cage where he can then cage you, set you up, throw projectiles at you, leave you in there. You can't get out. I'm going to have to put Quan here, bro. It's literally just the armor portal. I'm going to be real with y'all. It's the armor portal. And he does pretty damn good damage, bro. Like, his damage is actually very, very good. So, not much to say about him. Peacemaker. This guy right here. I'm going to go. He's the guy that's been climbing, bro. I've been watching Pure play Peacemaker Farah. Peacemaker Farah could be like, it could be there, but then also could be here. I think I'm going to go here. This is where I'm going to put him. The top of A tier because he's still, bro, I feel like they have nerfed him a lot, and he's not nearly as broken as he used to be, but I feel like there's still a lot with Farah that, can make him work, and it does make him work, where He'll do armor. He can do armor and then do Call Farah, and then that armor launches you. And his armor's mad fast. Still, they didn't nerf how fast it is. The armor's super fast. You can do stuff like Eagly, the low Eagly, and then Call Farah, and then mix off of that or combo off of it. I guess gunshots are pretty good. You know, they're pretty good. Eagly is a good way. Obviously, you can flawless block it, but I don't know. I think he's just really, really good. He's got like really good buttons, really good advancing mid. Dude, when they do that delayed mid, it's like such a good way to shimmy you. They do like the delayed mid, boom, boom, boom. I feel like how many moves can he do fair off of? I feel like that's what I'm basing this tier list placement for him, is how many moves he can do Farah off of. Because he can do Farah off of like at least like 3 specials, bro, or 3 strings. So I think off of his command grab that he does, like at the end of a string, he can do Farah. I don't know. Whatever. But I don't know. I think he's super solid. He has everything. The way you end rounds with the elbow drop is still stupid. There's still like a mind game on the teleport. Like he can empty jump. He can come down with a kick or come down with the elbow. So it's still like guessing on that, but I don't know. That's where I'm going to put him. I think he's pretty good. Takeda. This guy is so slept on, it like pisses me off. This dude, I think he's better than Ashrah. Could be up here, but I think he's so slept on. Takeda Jax. The fact that it's so strike throw heavy, but then like after, it's not like Liu Kang, right? Look, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Shit, I might put him here. I think it's not like Liu Kang's, where you know how Liu Kang is just strike throw, he combos you, cool, and then Liu Kang don't have no mix, right? The thing is, if you get grabbed right by Takeda and he has Jax, he gets to do the combo. He ends in the kunai, right? If he goes for damage, I think the combo is like 25%, which is insane for a throw combo. But then he can set up a kunai, which means that you got to guess on, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he can do a kunai, like he could do the empty jump kunai, which is a low, or he could do a jump in, which is an overhead. And like, or he could do like the little forward 4 that it's like the string that's like forward 4. It does like double kicks. I think it's like overhead. And then he could do overhead low with the kunai. So I think Takeda, and he has mad damage, bro. The man, if he gets a touch on you when he's playing Jax or Sector, I am telling you right now, this guy's hitting you for almost 50% every touch. It's insane. Also, his back two reaches mad far. You can't jump either. It's like if you jump, it bounces you into the teleport. What's good? Saints, I see you in the chat. It bounces you into the teleport. He just does a lot of damage, and then you get nervous about the throw, right? I just told you get thrown in the Jax, you get put in a pretty tough situation, does a lot of damage. So then you kind of like, he can do 1-2, which is a very, very fast auto shimmy, right? 1-2, it's very easily hit confirmable, right? So you do 1-2, then the opponent's like, oh, is it going to do 1-2? Is it going to do the overhead that I can up block? So you're waiting. Then here's what the Takeda does, 1-2. Then they do 1-2 again. And if you slightly hesitate, you're getting opened up. They'll do 1-2, down 1. Then they put you back in the mix. 1-2, stay on 1 or grab, right? Then they have like, then you're thinking about so many things. You don't want to get shimmied. And then it's just free throws, bro. Like if you block, right? If you start blocking, right, you don't want to get shimmied no more. We're going to go back to the beginning. Then you start getting thrown again. So it's like, it's just annoying to deal with, bro. And the fact that if you get thrown, that 25% does start adding up into whatever pressure he wants to do. And he can play lane, bro. He can just keep going air kunais and jump back. But then if you happen to get shimmy, like God forbid you get thrown 2 or 3 times and you're like, dude, I'm not getting thrown this time. I'm making sure I'm not getting thrown. And then you like try to tech and then you get 1-2'd. Guess what? That's 48, I think. Like 47, 48. Like 1 bar. 1 Jax, maybe 1 bar, 1 Jax does mad damage. I don't know exactly what it is. It's insane. 47. Thank you, Magic. So there's that. So I'm gonna put him here. Ermac. I'm adding another one to S plus, chat. S plus. Got to. I got you. How many do I have up here? Because there's a lot of broke. Maybe I got to move some down. Chat, is this too many in S+? That's just how I feel. Like, these are just the most S+ characters. Like, do I move some down? Or do I keep it? Because I feel like I have mad characters up there. We can keep it. I think we'll keep it. I'm not moving Sector down. Somebody said move Sector down. I'm not moving Sector down. But nah, Ermac. All right. Let's just be real. Ermac, insanely good. Like, this fool, amazing. 1-2. The cancel alone. Just the fact that he can cancel full screen. Let's just talk about the cancel. Cancel. He always has bar, right? Everything he does is into a cancel. And the other thing is, if you even think about not getting shimmied, kind of like we were talking about with Takeda, Liu Kang, the best cameo is Janet. What happens if you're starting to hold block? You're like, yo, I'm not getting shimmy, bro. You get grabbed, Janet, into a safe jump, which means that you get put into the same position you were just in 22% later, 20, 23, whatever it is. And then they obviously they can be crackheads, cancel, button cancel, backdash. The fact that he can cancel backwards and forwards, something I wish somebody we're going to talk about had. It's just insane. And then he has that overhead where now obviously it is overhead. You can stand block, but it's just when there's so much you're thinking about. Not getting grabbed, getting shimmy by 1-2, trying to find your opening. He can backdash overhead. Backdash. Dude, that stand 2? Why does a stand 2 reach so far, bro? I'm so far away. I'm getting hit by stand 2, getting launched. He does really good damage. And then here's where things get grimy with my boy Ermac. So that's already all stupid. Really good with Janet. I've seen some work with Lau. He's got some hard to block with, but Janet, you're trolling if you're not using Janet. Then you get touched, right? After taking a couple throws, you're like, all right, cool. You get opened up from 1-2, anything opens you up. Freaking whatever it is. If he has one bar, guess what? You're going to get hung upside down like an idiot. You're going to dangle there. And then he calls Janet, the stance Janet, the cento, we call it Gento over here. Bro, you get touched for one bar in a Janet for 61%. 61%. So now it's like, dog, like, what do I do? Like, okay, I'm getting thrown for a lot of percent, and then you keep putting me in this situation. I happen to get opened up. 61% can put you in the most, like, stressful panic ever, because as soon as you get opened up one time, then you're just praying to God that he drops a combo, because I know the combo is hard, but once you get to the better Ermacs, they're not dropping that combo. They're consistent with it. So, listen. That is alone, the 60% combo, if it wasn't for the 60% combo chat, he's still really good, but I'm putting him, like, down here, right? What do y'all think? I'm putting him down here. But it's just the fact that the 60% combo is just ridiculous. You can basically win any round. You gain so much meter. Like, he always has bar. He has mad damage, throw loops, throw combos. Is there anything he doesn't have? I don't think there's nothing that he does. Oh, and then the most, bro, this is the most guaranteed hit is the freaking, whatever it is, the low, you know, like the projectile or whatever that goes full screen, but the EX version that, like, launches you. Bro, when they do forward that, bro, you're not blocking that. You're not blocking that. I'm sorry. You're getting hit by that. And then if he has 3 bars, right? So if he has 3 bars and he does that, that's guaranteed. You're getting put in that sandwich, and you got to combo that. But, yeah. Oh, we got a first-time chatter says Scorpion is not S tier. Only one good cameo choice to actually compete. But here's the thing, Jerry. My tier list is based off of each character's with their best cameo. And Scorpion Farah, he's got to be up here, bro. He's got to be up here. Look, I could put him right here. I'm not going to do that just yet, though. I'm not going to do that just yet. Do I see Shao in top 5? You do. All right, what's next? So that's pretty much all I got for Ermac. Now, if you got Noob Saibot, this guy's also S+, right? I didn't mean to hit the mic. That was loud. My bad. This guy's also S+. How are we doing this, chat? I think he's better than Ermac. I think he's better than Sector? I think he is better than Sector. I don't know. He touches you. Listen, he touches you. He does a lot of damage, and he puts you into situations where you have to sit there and guess. Dude, his 4-4 launching with Janet is tough to deal with because he does have a low, you know? He's got that low that can launch you. He's got throw combos as well. If you notice, all the characters pretty much have the same thing up here. If you look at all the characters up here, they got throw combos. He's got a pretty decent armor. Like, it's fast, but it hits, like, low. You know? Like, there's some characters have tech against it. But, yeah, he's got that overhead. That overhead combo is so annoying, bro. He can combo. Oh, Movado, too. Chat, what do y'all think is his best? Do you think his best is Janet or Movado? I think it's also stupid when you're playing against Noob, and then he can do, like, the shadow dive kick, get hit, and then Movado launches you, and it does mad damage, and then you kind of got to guess. You don't really got to guess it. I think Janet's better. I take it back. Janet's better. It's really good, but I think Janet is his best because the utility that she gives him. Bro. Lou needs to be in B tier. Cynicus, just stop, bro. Chat, I think I'm going to put him here. I think he's better than T1000 after the T1000 change, but I don't think he's better than Homelander. So, I don't know. This is where I'm going to put him. Could be better, though. Could be better. I think I'm going to put him there. All right. Ghostface. Oh, my God. Dude, this character is... Oh! Chat, how many characters am I going to have in S+? How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Damn, I already have 10, bro? Chat, do I move somebody down to S? If I'm going to move somebody down to S, I may just have to do this. Damn. The difference between S+ characters are like a couple percent at best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This is a bit hard. Damn. Okay. I think I'm gonna put Ermac here. We'll just put him here for now. Still nasty. These characters are insane. But all right, we're gonna go here. That's what we're gonna do with my boy. Oh, my bad. Here's what we're gonna do. Ghostface. Put him right here. I'm not gonna lie. I think Ghostface's Vortex is way scarier. Not way, but scarier than Homelander, bro. Like, bro, the amounts of freaking just... Dude, Movado is... Okay. It's not even Movado. Let's not even talk. Ghostface by himself. He's got cancels that are plus. The dumbest thing about Ghostface, and I'm going to tell you the dumbest thing, is that he can end any combo in back 3, and that leaves them plus enough to guarantee a mix. That's safe, by the way, because what they'll do is they'll end with back 3, and then you get restood, right? So you cannot armor, right? For those of you that don't know, if you guys are watching on YouTube, you guys are watching in the chat right now, if you get restood and you're super plus, you cannot armor, right? You can only armor on wake up, so they don't knock you down. They stand you up to where you are forced to guess. But if they go for a sweep, like let's say they do sweep, that's going to launch you with Movado. They go for freaking overhead. That's going to launch you. I don't even think you need Movado. Yeah, you don't even need Movado. I think the overhead was straight up just if you have a bar, you just combo with it. Then they can shimmy you. They'll like walk into you, and then they do 1, 2, 3. Is it 1, 2, 3 or 1, 2, 4? Whatever it is. 1, 2, whatever, into, guess what, Movado. Then you've got command grab. They could just command grab you into Movado. You get comboed. Or into Scorpion. That's another good cameo for him. Then he can do tick throw. So he could do 1, 2, run into you, command grab you. He has the string where he does like the back, like mid into low. That could hit you if you're trying to jump. You get launched. What else is there, chat? so many things that I'm like, I might be missing stuff. But, oh, his buttons. Bro, he's one of those characters. Yeah, he gets free breaker, of course, because he doesn't use bar. He, like, never has to use bar, really. The other thing I'll say is that it's, like, impossible to whip punish this character. His buttons advance so far. They reach so far. They also, like, the second and third hit of each string is super fast. Like, 1, 2, super fast. Also, his combos, this is another thing I got to mention. His combos are so long that by the, like, let's say he used Movado. Like, let's say he command grab you, right? Calls Movado. And then he's comboing you, right? They're so long after doing 2-2, 1+3, launch, 2-2, and then they're so long that he has the bar back. He at least has half the Movado back, which means you're stuck in a terrible situation. You got to guess. Of course, he's going to end the combo into the restand. Then you got to guess, rinse and repeat. I feel like that's all I got to say. He's also got a very fast armor, too. The armor is insanely fast. I wouldn't say it's one of the most broke armors, but because you can, like, kind of punish it, you know? Like, if you block it and then he goes for the low again, you can punish, right? But it's very fast, so he can just get you off of him. Another thing that I mentioned earlier in the tier list is, like, I hate characters that have insanely good offense and a ridiculously fast armor. I hate that. I think it's so stupid that they have that. So it's like, okay, you can combo me, pressure me, mix me, be all up in my face, but then you can also get me off of you at the same time. Like, that's so stupid, in my opinion. All right. And then we got Conan, who I think he's just mid-tier. I think Conan is mid-tier. I played Ninja. Ninja using Conan Shujinko. El Kakui uses Conan Shujinko. Like, I want to put him, like, here or here. I think I'm going to put him here. I'm going to put him at the top of A. He's high mid-tier, maybe low high tier. I don't know. Somewhere around there. But he's another one of those characters. You can't whip punish him. He can just throw out his sword, his buttons. You try to whip punish, you get comboed. If you get hit, and they're using Shujinko, you never have to use meter. Maybe if you want to, you can use one bar, but really he has meterless combos that do like 40 plus with Shujinko. The combos are long as hell, so that he gets able to regain. He like charges the Shujinko. His armor is insanely fast, and his armor also has 2 hits. He has like, what does he have? 2 different armors, right? He's got like the run one, and then he's got the one where it's like the uppercut, and he comes down. Doesn't the run have like 2 hits of armor, so he can like flash parry you, kind of? Like, then he has jump 3, which is like where he jumps and then does a sword. And if Conan has you in the corner, does anybody remember MK11 Spawn? That's how I feel, bro. That's how I feel. Like, when I'm in the corner against Conan, his buttons are so far, he can, like, back up, and he can just keep me in the corner. Anytime I try to jump, it's, like, terrible. Like, I can't get out. I feel like I'm stuck in jail. Very hard to whip punish. The second hit of each string is, like, very fast. He's got good mid. He got good cancels. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like if you just have good nooch and you play Conan, like, he can be, like, really, really good. Man, I don't know if I want to put him here, though. Like, I feel like playing Ninja and, you know, Kyle and stuff, like, it makes me feel like he's here, bro. What do you think, Chad? Do I have too many people in S? I feel like there's so many characters like this in this game, and there's lesser, I don't know. What do y'all think? Should I leave him at the bottom of S, or should I put him at the top of A? I don't know. Tough. Yeah, I'm going to leave him here. Yes, Geras is stupid, Senecus. Geras is stupid. I'm going to leave him here. All right. So, here's what I'm doing. Oh, this guy right here. Chat. Smoke? I think this is the moment you guys have been waiting for. In my humble opinion, I believe that Smoke is... I'm going to put him right here. I'm going to put my boy Smoke in B tier. Yes, sir. Listen. The chat is going crazy. Nah. Listen. He's S plus. Okay. Let me talk, chat, before you guys are going crazy. All right. I like how you guys think I'm joking. All right, I'm joking. He's right here. All right. So, what other character in the game, right? I'm going to go ahead and get whatever out of the way, right? Of invisibility. That's like the hot topic. Invisible. Yeah. Costa bar, man is A tier. Chat, what do y'all think, bro? At the very least, I'll put him here. Okay, I'll put him here. That's the least. I will not move him. I'm not moving him. He's bottom 5, bottom 6. Okay? Now, my smoke players will understand what I'm about to say. Listen. When invisibility, okay, is your best tool, when I play people offline, it's a lot harder to open people up with invisibility, right? You got people listening to the game, right? They're listening. The fact that each string has a gap, and there's characters that I've mentioned that have safe armored launchers, right? So even if I bait your armor while I'm invisible, guess what? It don't matter because you have a safe armored launcher. And how about forward 4, forward 4, forward 4? We'll get to forward 4. And by the way, if you just duck one of those, I'm dead. Simply sumo. If you just duck one of those, you duck one of them, I'm dead. Bro, I feel like you guys won't. I'm not even going to look at chat. I'm going to talk. You guys are pissing me off in chat. You guys are pissing me off. All right. Okay. So, all right. We're going to talk about the gaps. Is it fair to me, right? Is it fair that every single one of my strings have gaps? Is that fair? So every string has a gap. Some strings have multiple gaps in one string. Okay? Also, the gaps are so big that, you know how, like, I've been seeing people, dude, smoke players complain and like, oh, like, you guys can just bait the armor, right? If you guys hate our armor. Here's the thing, though. You can literally wait to see, okay? You can wait to see the second hit of the string. Let's say forward 1, 2, and then you can armor. Unlike other characters where you see the start of the string and then you armor immediately or you won't get the armor to come out, the gap is so big that you're like, you don't have to, like, I can't bait it. I could do forward 1, 2, and then because I did forward 1, then you see 2 coming out, then you go, oh, armor, boom. And then there goes my pressure. That's supposed to be my plus string. My 1 plus string, that's not forward 4, is forward 1, 2, which has a gap in it, of course. Why would it not? Then you got forward 3, 2. Forward 3, 2's gap is so big that at the like when I'm playing high level players, even not even high level players, like when I'm playing freaking mid tier players, I see players, if I do forward 3, 2, they're blocking low. The gap is so big that they see the overhead coming and then they up block it. Like, I pray that if they could just lessen it. If you don't want to make it have no gap, cool. Can we just lessen it so that people actually have to, like, take a risk when they up block it? So, here's the thing. Rewind. That don't matter. I'm not even paying attention to what Rewind said. Then you got forward 4. Yes, it is plus 12. You know, it's plus 12. But here's the thing, though. If you flawless block the last hit, it becomes plus 2. What does Smoke get with plus 2? What does Smoke get with plus 2? Down 1. Okay. Then what happens after down 1? When I try to jail you, what happens? I have to do a string when I try to jail you, right? Then you're going to armor me. Yeah. Stand 1 or down 1. Cool. They both have gaps. All right. Then here's the thing. If you think I'm going to go for forward 4 and then, like, let's say I go for forward 4 again and you duck, I'm dead. It's just it's a 50-50 guess. Okay? But the people complaining, oh, dude, you could just abuse forward 4, do it over and over and over again. I can't really do it because when I play good players, they flawless block the last hit. And then now I pretty much gave up my turn. You know what I mean? What else am I missing? Oh, we haven't talked about this. My armor, okay? My armor is quite literally, I want to say, top 3 worst armors in the entire game. Where, y'all know, we just did an entire tier list. We see this. We see all these broken characters, right? When they're on me, right? I don't want them on me. I want them off me. But here's the thing. I can't get them off me. Oh my God, hold on. You guys can't see the tier list, my bad. I can't get them off me. All right, so when I get put into the mix situations, the pressure situations, as a smoke player, unlike other characters, right, they can get out. They can get out of that pressure. They can just armor. But guess what we have to do? We actually have to have good defense, right? We have to actually block and pray to God. God, please make me guess right. Please. Like, it's just not cool. Like, I hate the fact that people are like, oh, well, you got bad armor, but you can turn invisible. Okay, cool. Oh, and your armor lets you turn invisible if you don't do nothing. Dude, if I do the invisible, right, and get smoke bomb, guess what? I get stand 1. I get anti-aired out of it. Or they outblock me, right? So, like, that's what pisses me off. All these other characters, I'm literally looking at all these characters. They get pressured. They can armor out of situations. They can armor out of gaps. Do you know how many gaps that you don't understand, chat. I'm going to rant right now. When I'm watching tournaments of top, like when I'm watching the big tournaments, I'm watching my boys play, I'm watching top 8s. When I'm watching a character do a string that leads to insane mix or insane pressure or insane damage, right? Guess what? I'm watching my friends that are competing at high level with better characters. They just armor out of it. They see the string, they just armor out of it. Bro, my armor's so slow. Guess what? Those strings that everybody's like, oh, as soon as I see that string, I'm just going to armor. I'm just going to armor out of it. I don't have to deal with it. I can't do that. I have to sit there and block and hold that shit. So, with that being said, who else can, let's see, let me give you an example. Havik, right? Havik, he does his whatever string it is that ends in the low into Movado or ends in the command grab, right? Listen. Other characters, they armor through that gap. You know what I do if I armor? They can do the string and they can block my armor and punish me. Who else? Chad, there's so many. I think every character has a string that has a gap that if I try to armor, my armor's so slow that they can block and punish me. So, that was my rant, bro. I had to let that out. Invisibility, like if you hit me, it goes away. Cool. Like I can block. Cool. But I have gaps. And there's so many ways to deal with it. And it costs a bar. So it costing a bar. What is Smoke's win condition, chat? This is the last thing I'm going to say. What's Smoke's win condition? You guys all know it. You guys are spamming it in my chat. Invisibility, right? Oh, gee, just freaking pop invis, right? It's so easy. Just pop invis. But here's the thing, though. When I have my offense going and I end my combos and I do invisible safe jumps to continue my pressure, what am I losing the ability to do? I feel like a teacher right now. I'm like a teacher in the front of the class. Chat or class. What happens when I, keep using bar to then turn invisible? It costs bar and a cameo, right? That's crazy. So then I'll have 1 bar. So then if I get opened up, I got to have elite defense. I never have the ability to break. Because the one thing that makes my character good costs a bar, and I have to set it up. Because if I just do it in place, by the way, if you guys don't know, if I do the invisibility in place, it only lasts 3 seconds. If I do smoke bomb, that lasts 5 seconds. So, how is that ass reasoning though, Rewind? How is that ass reasoning? Is that not facts though? I don't have any I'm not saying can I get free invis, but I'm just saying, no, you guys can flame me if you want. But here's the thing, you guys would never use this character, right? I see Mileena say my homie getting flamed. But there's a reason why you guys don't see anybody but me and Just Nasty in offline tournaments doing anything. I wonder why. If he's so broke, why aren't you guys using him, bro? Why aren't you guys using Smoke? I kid you not. Yeah, no, Nasty did. That's what I'm saying. But the people that say that he's absolutely broke or the invisibility is insane, spending a bar in cameo is what most characters have to do. But there's a lot of characters that don't have to use bar and they can build bar. You don't just build bar easily with Smoke. You will not pick him up, Mileena. I promise you. So let me just say that the reason why you guys won't pick him up, you guys are so used to being safe. You will not be safe. And also, the mental stack, right? If you drop a cancel, which it happens every now and then, if you keep playing, if you drop a cancel, it's minus 15, which, that does suck. I'm not going to lie. It does suck. But the other issue, right? Damn, there's so many things. I could talk about smoke for so long, right? I can't, bro, my new move, I feel like Rewind right now complaining about my move whiffing on half the cast. My new move that's supposed to be back to, like, how I cancel back to? If I'm in the opponent's face, if I do back to cancel in the air, not back to, like, regular cancel, but back to cancel, guess what happens? If the opponent's crouching, I just whiff. I just go right over them. I literally just go right over the opponent. Cool. That's so sick. If I do forward 4, if I do forward 4 cancel and the opponent's crouch blocking, guess what happens? I whiff back forward 3. Not the cancel. The actual back forward 3 comes out, which is like minus like 17. On block, it's minus a lot. And then on whiff, it's like insanely minus. They can like teabag me 5 times. And then they can punish. Unjust. You know it's godlike, bro. You know it's godlike. But yeah. Oh, Vicious Vapors with the overhead. I love it. But chat, okay. I'm not gonna lie, that was my rant. I have more, but I'm gonna let it rock. I might just should I just make a smoke, like a downplaying smoke video? I might have to do that. What if I just made a downplaying smoke video? That'd be hilarious. They sold us some greatness, bro. 78 minutes of that. They had me for 78 minutes. But this is my tier list, bro. I'm sorry. This is the tier list. This is what I'm going with. And yeah.